Wonderful friend, delighted to welcome to the Penguin Entrepreneur. This is a lesson dedicated to strategy. I joined Become an Entrepreneur 2012. I didn't know about strategy. All I need to know was sales, sales, sales. And I used to spend a long time traveling up and down the country. Then I discovered that the key element in business is not the doing, is the planning that comes before the doing. Yes. So we have the story of two individuals who jump into a river. They discover that the river is full of dinosaurs, infested, and now they have to fight. Those who evolve will survive. Those who reject evolution will perish. This is the penguin entrepreneur. He doesn't just survive, he or she doesn't just survive, thrives. So we identify a problem. We get a micro niche. We create an ecosystem, a money-making machine. Next, we need to look into the strategy. What strategy are you using? Strategic thinking, strategic planning. So what's going to happen in 2 years? Why? How? What are you going to do about it? How are you going to do it? How are you going to deliver the products? Because you can use the plane, that's another vehicle, a method, but it's also a strategy. So when you're going to create a business, or if you already have a business, there is a point when you have to evaluate your strategy. You have to take a step back and evaluate your strategy. You can't just keep going. Which strategy are you using? So for example, YouTube is a strategy. YouTube is a part of social media, is a channel, but it's also a strategy. So if let's say you have an online academy or school, you can make 20 phone calls, send 20 emails, or you can create a YouTube video that is watched by 2 million people or 200 people in a day. That means that you have presented your problem, or you have presented a solution or your product to 200 people without making a single phone call. That's a strategy. Now, some strategy works better than others, but there are many strategies we advise you to follow the Penguin Entrepreneur, but you need to think on a strategic level, not just emotional level, or practical level, or pragmatic level, or tactical level. You need to think on a strategic level. So whenever you have a business, or if you plan to create a business, please remember that strategy is essential. The strategy that you use will define you, will either make you successful or the opposite. So think strategy, think on a strategic level, think strategic planning. You see, when we say strategic planning, we're talking about the future. Strategic planning deals with the future. Yeah, plan ahead, what's going to happen ahead. We anticipate the future. What's going to happen? That's strategic planning. We need strategic planning, because without strategic planning, we're just doing things for the sake of doing them. So if you have a business, please think strategy. If you're a beginner, or you're an intermediate, or you want to go into high-level entrepreneurship, I advise you to contact us and to join our school. You will learn a lot. You will learn how to create a powerful strategy and how to succeed. But the key element is the penguin. The penguin entrepreneur is a strategy by itself that will help you to succeed. But when you start your business, think on a strategic level. Think strategic planning. Think strategy. Because we are dealing with adverse conditions here. We're dealing with challenges. And you cannot overcome challenges by being emotional. You have to be strategic. Delighted with your kindness. I ask you to subscribe to our channel, to leave your comments, and share your views. I'll be delighted to learn from you. Thank you for your time.